Hello and welcome to the Big Bang Theory podcast. My name's John. I'm here with my friend and colleague Dan.
Hello.
Dan, it's a rare straight after the game evening podcast. Welcome.
Needs must.
Needs must. I'm off tomorrow. Off out.
Yeah, well, it's red hot. It's Big Bang Theory red hot.
It is. We should start calling that. That doesn't mean it's saucy. It's not like blue.
No, it's well, it could be.
Let's see. It is 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Well, I had an amazing dream, Dan.
Yeah?
Taggy was there. Sue Hartridge was there. Kegs Chowke was there. And the greatest king of all time, Matt Taylor, was there. Wait a minute. It was reality. I was wide awake.
Daddy's home.
Oh, God. Thanks for ruining it.
Didn't see that one coming.
Wowee.
He's back.
He's back.
King Matt Taylor, Matty.
Matt Taylor.
Yep.
Back from the north. Matt Taylor. Lost his icebox.
Yeah, you mentioned the icebox. I think he had that for about 2 weeks at the start of his
that's what I like to think
managerial career.
I think about Taylor perched on his icebox.
Well, we've come full circle, isn't it? We started doing this podcast sort of very shortly after Matt Taylor had taken over.
Yep.
And here we are again now, and he's back.
He's back and we've never left.
We've never left you.
So it's been quite the week, hasn't it? So if you've been living under a rock, Gary Caldwell went to Wigan a couple of weeks ago, and then Dan Green was straight away put in interim charge, and that's all they ever said, interim, with help from Nicholson.
Well, they were kind of doing it on a game-to-game basis, weren't they? They're going
Seemed to
like,
be.
he's taking charge for this game, and he's also taking charge for this game, but no, nothing more concrete than that.
No, and then he took charge of Saturday's game, which I think the official term is absolute bloody disaster, boy.
It was a bit shit.
Terrible. 5-1 defeat to Bolton at home. Bolton have obviously given us a fair few pastings in recent years.
Yeah, as they should, really.
I guess, but it's not like JJ Okocha's playing for him, is it?
No, yeah, they should be beating us fairly easily. We're higher up the pyramid than we should be, and they're further down it.
Well, that's certainly true. Anyway, they did thump us.
If you go to the pyramids,
Yeah.
you're not allowed to climb up them, are you?
Don't think so. It's frowned upon. There's a doorbell, actually. You ring it. It's not a doorbell, it's like a horn.
Right.
Tootin' come in.
Right. Oh, Tootin come in. Right. Yeah. Very good. Yeah.
Yeah, it is good.
I've seen someone take a drone up there, up to the very top there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, looked pretty good. Little bird's nest on top.
Is there?
No.
Oh. Well,
no
that's a hot
no-
take for you.
no
Pyramid's
birds
quite
in
good
Egypt.
from Dan. Quite good.
I've never been. People say it's ruined a bit, don't they, by this sort of all rubbish around and then a KFC right next to them.
I liked it,
Have you been?
but then they knocked it down,
Oh.
and I quite like the one now that, it's like the same depth the whole way across.
Yes. I see where you're going with this.
Thank you.
Bringing it back to the local area.
That's what I like to do, Dan.
Oh, well, Matt Taylor will be as surprised as anyone
I think he
to
is quite
return to
surprised.
Exeter and find that the pyramids is gone.
Oh, yeah.
Levelled.
Flattened.
What else will he be coming back to and be, Kenjo? Not there anymore?
No. Brewdog recently closed.
Well, is it actually, very soon to be.
Yeah. Gone. He'll be looking for W.H. Smith. He'll never find it.
No, all true, yeah. He'll be like, what's this? T.G. Jones?
Sounds the same, but it isn't.
Anyway, Matt Taylor's back. Should we talk about the Bolton game a bit now?
Well, yeah, it was bad, wasn't it? So we were 2-0 down, and we weren't really in it. And then we get this lucky equaliser, basically. And
Well, yeah, free kick, isn't it? And then we he goes with Green and Nicholson go with McGuinness and Wareham up front to start with, and it really doesn't work.
No.
There seems to be kind of like them two can't really combine. There's seems to be no pace around them because Tim's not on there, Higgins isn't on there, Niskanen is, but
No one was having a good game.
But then we managed to get this goal back just as he's got when the goal goes in, he's got Higgins and Tim on the sideline waiting to come on, and I think possibly even Oakes as well, like a third three.
Yeah, there's 3 red and white shirts.
They're
on the
literally
side.
about to come on, and then they cancel the.
Cancel
When we score, he
substitution.
cancels the subs.
Yeah.
And it's just like, everybody around us and everyone at the time was all been like, "What are you doing? We just got a free kick."
Yeah.
It wasn't like, the plan's coming together.
No.
The plan was going terribly. We just managed to get a free kick, which like bounced off the keeper or the bar or something, and Wareham nodded it in.
Yeah.
So it was this really strange decision, and then suddenly, they were just all over us straight away. It was like we need to take, who knows
I
what.
think they were probably coasting at 2-0 and then realised they didn't want to coast anymore.
Who knows what could have happened if they had come on, but it felt like suddenly we had a tiny like little glimmer of a kind of thing of we could grasp some momentum here.
Tim's a bit of a game changer, isn't he?
Them two, Higgins and him, if they came on, at least they got a bit of kind of like they're going to, could run at you a bit. Anyway, they ended up scoring another 3 goals. All our defenders got injured and went off.
Yeah.
And then, so it was all a bit doom and gloom.
So that was 5-1.
5-1, yeah.
And people just cleared out. I mean, I can't blame them. We've seen a lot of goals scored against us this year, haven't we? Given it's weird because we were all defensively astute, and then they've been.
No, for ages we would had the lowest goals conceded.
Literally this year.
Oh, this year, yeah.
Obviously, there's one particular one, but
it seems like the floodgates have opened a bit. I mean, we've been missing Fitzwater for a while. He came back in, but then he went off injured. I don't know if they brought him back too early or if it's a different injury or what. But I mean, he came back and we still conceded 5. So
that was pretty disastrous. And then, because we were all expecting Dan Green to be announced as manager, that seemed to be the way the wind was blowing, as they say, Dan.
It did, and that's kind of what everyone was, in all the places online, all the usual ITKs.
Yeah.
And all the people, who might know an ITK.
Yeah. ITK.
A term, an acronym, initialism, sorry.
Yeah.
That didn't exist probably 5 years ago.
In the know, if you don't know what it is, in the know.
Well, and the term "in the know" has been around for ages, but they've only just decided that they're going to shorten it to ITK.
Given that they're one-syllable words.
Same amount of syllables.
Yeah.
It doesn't need it. When you're typing it, I suppose it's quicker.
Sure. What was the tape make that Crystal Palace used to be sponsored by? TDK.
What does that stand for?
Tapes.
Don't know. Tapes. Don't know. Once, when I was a kid, Christmas morning,
yes,
before you wake your parents up, we were allowed to open one present.
Oh yeah,
and I was always kind of like, right, I've got about 3 hours here, so I've got to choose wisely.
Oh, so there was a pile of presents, and you could choose one to open in advance.
Yeah, right. Basically to kind of like
keep you quiet.
Keep me quiet. Yeah, keep us from knocking on the door. And you got to choose wisely. So you need something to occupy you. And I opened mine, and it was a multi-pack of blank tapes.
Oh dear!
I can't do anything with these now.
No.
Good present, but I can't. These are useless.
Yeah.
Shame. Anyway.
Okay.
So
that's interesting, rule. You got 2 brothers, so it was you'd hope that you'd occupy yourselves for another hour, kind of thing.
Yeah, but we weren't together. We were in separate rooms.
Oh right. Okay.
But yeah.
Okay.
This was a smart move from my parents.
Yeah, that's good. Anyway, ITK turns out NOITK. NOWITK.
What's that stand for?
No one was.
No one was in the know.
No. Well, presumably someone was, but they didn't mention it. The real people who are ITK, Keir Starmer, the football manager, they never let on, do they?
I suppose not, no.
It's always, the canteen lady's nephew.
Yeah.
I've just seen Tony Blair come in the back door. I don't know what website they're posting on.
Yeah. Sometimes they should probably let on, shouldn't they, a bit? Like, if you know what, like, certain kind of, like, Peter Mandelson's been up to and stuff, maybe you should say.
Yeah. Yeah, who was ITK about Mandelson?
Yeah.
Good question.
Anyway,
ITK
it turns out, I think maybe something, I don't know how long it had been in the pipeline. Maybe we won't know. I don't know. But it seemed like maybe something changed.
There were rumours yesterday.
And then all of a sudden, yesterday morning...
Yep. One of our WhatsApp groups.
Well, people start saying... I start getting messages from people saying Matt Taylor's at the training ground. And it's happening. And then...
Which, by the way, sounds like the usual nonsense lie.
Yeah, it does a bit. Just see
Matt Taylor. What's his name?
Granada Services.
Yeah. Greendale Farm, Darts Farm.
Ask yourself this.
Yeah.
If they were coming to Exeter,
Yeah.
why would they stop at Granada?
Yeah, Gordano.
You don't need to stop at that. By that point, just carry on till you get there.
Yeah.
There's no point unless you're desperate for a piss. There's no point stopping at Granada. It's not even a good service station.
No, and you basically, I suppose if you're going to meet a girl or boy, and you don't want the first thing to say to be like, "Oh, can I use your loo?"
Yeah, sure.
Maybe you go to Gordano. No, what's it called? Granada.
Granada, yeah, maybe. Okay, that's quite specific set of circumstances.
And why am I driving? I live in Exeter and I'm married. It wouldn't make any sense for me.
Yeah, but I was only really talking about it in context of
Taylor.
People coming.
You don't want to say to
Exeter.
Taggy, "Can I use the bathroom, please?"
Why?
I don't know. Doesn't make any sense.
You know,
anyway,
he's just driven down from Lancashire.
well, yeah, he's living in Sheffield, isn't he? So anyway, let's talk about Matt Taylor. So we're all now ITK. They
Yeah.
announced it this morning.
Yeah, he's back. Interim.
End of the season.
Yeah, end of the season.
And then he's said in his interviews, well, I don't know. Hasn't he?
Well, he's done an interview. I mean, he doesn't really say.
He's obviously not been offered it or accepted
No,
it.
he just says, "I'm here till the end of the season."
It's the end of the season.
And obviously, and he does mention the fact that the first thing is he's a different man now.
Yeah.
He said he's changed. He's got children. He's nicer. He's got more time for people.
Good. Thank you, Matt. Did you read the interview with him from a few months ago where he talked about his family situation?
Yes, absolutely horrendous.
Yeah.
Thing to deal with, and
So, and he talked a lot about how settled they are in Sheffield.
yeah.
So
That's all true and everything.
Yeah.
And but the life of a football manager, sort of, especially at that level, you do probably have to move, or you do the old Coldwell. That's just the way it is.
or you don't want to be a football manager anymore. Like, I'm
But
just
he
wondering.
clearly does.
Well, he lives in Sheffield.
He did an interview with that kid who does EFL content. Can't remember his name.
Yeah. Not one of our kids.
No, he's not an Exeter City guy.
I know that lad. Yeah, I've forgotten his name. He's probably not that young.
And it's like, no, but I think he looks a lot younger than he is. He looks about 4.
Yeah.
And he did an interview with him recently, and it's like, it was almost like a kind of like putting himself out there. He's totally saying, when I get my next job, this. He was like, absolutely no question that he was carrying. It wasn't that he was going to stop.
Right.
And the life of a football manager, you can't just go like, oh, I'm only really interested in jobs in the Sheffield area.
No, I know that. But Bristol,
not how it works,
But Bristol to Manchester, there's most football clubs.
Yeah, I realise we're quite a long way away, but he won't be getting a massive amount of offers from League One teams.
No.
Now we might not be a League One team next season.
I would say he's probably getting no offers from League One teams.
Well, possible, yeah, possibly none, yeah. But he might, so we'll see. I suppose.
So here he is.
But he's here now.
I loved that. As soon as they said might be Matt Taylor, I was like, oh, that'd be great. That'd be great. I'm delighted.
The minute I heard the rumour, I was just like desperate for it. I was just checking for anyone to be just desperate not to see anyone kill the rumour. Like, oh no, it's not happening. No, I was just like, please let it be true.
You were looking for someone who was our ITK.
Really in the know. I was like, please let it be true, and then it was. And I was honestly like, he's the best. I love him. I always did.
Yeah, I always did. I got so many fond memories of him. You obviously as a player. Weirdly, I was reading a book preparing for our Patreon podcast. I was reading all these books, and literally as the texts were coming in, I turned over a page and there he is with a great big bandage on his head.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh yeah, brilliant player, really great manager, and he got us so close so many times, and then he got us up.
Yeah, like it wasn't all like
No, it wasn't all brilliant.
It wasn't all brilliant. The football wasn't all brilliant. The signings weren't all brilliant. I just mean as the man. I'm talking about the man really, and obviously And when that season when we got promoted, that was brilliant.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about the man. He's as a bloke, he's just like that's who you want in it, you know.
Yeah.
He'd always be like, yeah, got Matt Taylor. He's such a good lad. He's the manager, you know. And I'm really glad he's back. Nothing against Coldwell, but it's just a different type of guy.
Coldwell moved on, and it felt like the right time. And this feels like a good time for Matt Taylor to come back.
Certainly does.
Obviously, we'll see what happens not between. We know he's here to the end of the season. We'll see what happens after the end of the season. I guess I'll have a conversation about it then. It's, I feel excited.
Yeah, me too. But
So-
I mean, it was announced on the day, and he's taking charge tonight.
Yeah.
Like literally, like.
I'd
Turns out
assume
he did come down yesterday, did the training, and then straight in now. Now Nicholson and Dan Green are still very much like involved. You know,
Yeah, they're called like assistant coaches, aren't they?
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like a good solution. So 12 games left. So we've got 12 games.
Yeah.
13 including tonight.
So he's got Burton the day he gets there. He's got Burton. He says in the interview, "I'm not going to be changing anything."
Yeah, fair enough. One training day.
We'll see about that. He's
He's
that.
definitely going to change stuff before the end of the
It's
season.
bollocks, isn't it?
Yeah,
He's going to change stuff tomorrow.
He had to basically let them do what they were going to do tonight.
Yeah.
You can't.
And I know you've got a certain type of... Coldwell has built that squad with
Yeah.
a certain type of football in mind, but there's just no way that Matt Taylor's not going to be wanting to do
Different stuff.
certain things in certain different ways.
So let's talk about tonight then.
Yeah.
Burton.
Scratch defence, and I was pleased to see Sweeney in there,
Yeah.
merely because he went off injured
Yeah.
Saturday too, along with Fitzwater and along with Efeko being missing and whoever else, and merely for the fact that he's a defender, and I was like, okay, good, right, he's there, and then Carlos Mendes Gomez, forgotten man.
Presumably he was almost up to playing on Saturday, but couldn't play because parent club and that.
Oh yeah, maybe. Yeah, he's in there. Tim's in there from the start, so it looks pretty kind of attacking.
It does. And first 5 minutes, we couldn't get our foot on them. We couldn't touch it.
No.
This is a disaster, is what I was thinking.
The ball kept flying across the face of our goal.
Yeah.
Obviously, this has just happened. We've just come straight from the match.
But
here.
no, those first 5 minutes were terrible.
Yeah. I just mean, I'm not sure I can totally remember what happened.
No.
But we'll give it a go.
Well, then, by 10 minutes in, we had the ball in their half a lot more. We had quite a few corners, didn't we, that went nowhere.
Corners are no good to us at the minute, are
No,
they?
they're not. Last year, we had loads of corners that we kept playing short, even though we had some... That was really the only way we were going to score. This year, we haven't played any short corners.
Yeah. Did actually do a couple later on,
we
but
did.
yeah.
And then...
Nothing to write home about in terms of chances, really, was there?
Yes, there was Tim's one that hit the inside...
Oh,
the big
blimey,
bank,
yeah.
It looked like it hit the inside of the post and then spun away. Actually, apparently what happened, and we haven't seen this back, hits the inside of the post, and then Mendes Gomez, who's chasing in, bounces off him. He can't get to it in the right way. And
He's like too close to the goal or something to do
something
anything
like
about
that,
it.
and it goes wide.
Right.
So there's that in the first half.
Yeah. Also, we had a goal disallowed in the first
Goal
half as
disallowed
well.
for offside, Wareham.
No, it was
Oh no, Woodhouse.
I think it was Woodhouse, wasn't
that's
it?
right.
Yeah.
It flick on, and he was offside.
free kick.
So looked like we'd come into it and we were going to be fine. I was thinking, second half we'll be fine here.
Well, yeah. After that first 5 minutes or so, we had most of the possession. I think we were, and yeah, created a few things, had the ball in the net, but yeah.
And then second half, everyone comes out the same. He then changes. He brings on a Keel from Mendes Gomez on the hour, and we got all the pressure, haven't we? And then somehow, with about their only attack, Matey scores an absolute screamer.
Yeah.
Just
Is this before we had our second goal disallowed?
before we had our second goal.
Right, yeah.
disallowed.
Yeah, again, we just seem to switch off at the back.
They score on 64, so he's made the one change.
It's a good goal, isn't it?
It's a good goal. I mean, I feel it's a bit unlucky. Like 9 times out of 10, that's never beating Whitworth or getting on target.
It sits up nicely for him, he's got it, and it does sort of come out of nowhere, and I feel like we weren't concentrating. But yeah, it is a good finish, but...
Gutted that. We think, we don't deserve to be behind here.
No, and it's also like we can't afford to lose a home to them. We're not safe. We're not by no means safe yet.
No, because they're obviously relegation rivals.
Yeah. So then we kind of go a bit. But then we get to have this second goal disallowed. Mendes Gomez clips one over the top, beautiful little like dink over the top. And it's Tim in it at the back post.
That's right.
Lovely finish. Linesman flags it, and then again we haven't seen this, but people saying it wasn't offside.
Gutted.
Gutted, yeah.
Lovely chip, lovely finish. Tim's been completely anonymous in the game, strangely, and not really through any of his own fault. The ball just wasn't coming in his direction.
They just weren't working it down the left-hand side.
I wonder
at
if it's
all.
because of the. Obviously, we always in this Coldwell system play it to the back three, who then spread it out. And because we had McMillan on the left-hand side...
Well, yeah, I
guess that's why it wasn't going
You got a
there.
right-footed midfielder playing on the left of a back three.
So it's about Tim's only involvement, apart from that one that hits the post.
Yeah.
Disallowed. McGuinness then comes on.
He does, yeah.
And we're all groaning, because he's not had a good game on Saturday. Although, to be fair to him, no one had a good game Saturday. And then he scores. Well, Wareham gets the ball, doesn't he? So it's always on Niskanen's side. Niskanen's crossing's not been good. Sweeney's crossing's been bad. Aitchison's not having the best of games. Wareham's obviously had enough of this. He chased it down, gets it on the byline. Lovely cross to the front post. And the old Great Western himself... He's chugged up, and he's got up a proper head of steam. And you think... Well, I'm not getting in the way of that anymore. And it's an absolute bullet from McGuinness.
Yeah, it's like when you're at football training and you're a kid and they're trying to go and telling you to smash a pane of glass with your head. You know, and they do that whole thing.
Yeah.
It's like that. It's such an absolute pile driver of a header.
Yeah, he's the enemy of Anglian windows, that header. It's getting through 3 panes.
Yeah, at least. Double glazed.
Triple, gone. Bosh.
Could you get triple glazing?
Yeah, that's what they try and sell you nowadays, isn't it?
Really?
Yeah.
So you've done all that. You've gone through you've bankrupted yourself getting double glazing because they told you have to.
Yeah.
And because you're wasting your heating, so we're going out the windows.
Yeah.
You've made your house damp in the process because it's not supposed to be airtight.
Yeah.
And then after all that, you've just managed to sort of save up a little bit of cash in the bank again. And now they're going, oh, you need triple glazing now. All those double glazes, they're no good. That's letting energy out. Energy.
I think that is true. I think if you've got a heat pump, you're supposed to get triple glazed.
Do you know what that is? Bollocks. Absolute load of crap.
Wow.
Stop falling for it. Don't fall. If you're listening to this and you're considering getting a heat pump or triple glazing, don't.
Wow. Martin Lewis on the show, everyone.
Yeah. Is he the money guy?
He's the money guy.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah.
Right, good. I got no opinions on triple
C.S.
glazed or heat
Lewis.
pumps. Not C.S. Lewis.
I've never heard of
Martin Lewis.
triple glazing before.
Have you not?
And I know that it's a con.
Wow.
Don't fall for it. Don't get anything that if someone comes around to your house and says, asking you to buy something on the doorstep,
Yeah.
it's a con. Don't buy it.
What if it's an iPod? Nearly new.
Yeah, well, that sounds legit.
Cool.
Yeah.
Fine, do that.
A load of meat.
Yeah.
If a man comes to your door and he's
Yeah.
got a load of meat in one side of his jacket and then car battery in the other side of his jacket, that's legit.
Fine,
There's
good.
no way that's hot, but yeah.
Triple glazing, stay away.
Absolutely.
Good advice. Okay, so then McGuinness gets that header, and it's a lovely, lovely goal. We got about 20 minutes to go. And then I feel like the ghost of Coldwell came and haunted us because we would not play the final ball.
Don't forget he brings on another forgotten man,
Yes,
Big Kev McDonald.
lovely. Needed a bit of stability. Because it wasn't coming to Tim. He put
Kev McDonald did the sort of manager's interview, didn't he? As in, like, not the manager, but...
on yesterday.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose that's because Dan Green and Matt Taylor needed to talk about things.
Yeah. But he's not a coach, is he?
Nicholson.
No, Kev McDonald.
McDonald. Oh, yeah, funny that. Don't know. He's just old, isn't he?
He's old.
He's old.
No one will notice.
You know, like when society collapses, and you're like, well, who's going to lead us now? And like, well, this guy's the oldest, therefore the most suited. He's seen some stuff.
I mean, he literally is older than Dan Green, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not saying Ken McDonald's old, but he weaned Matt Taylor.
Have you seen that film Midsummer?
With John Nettles solving crimes around Somerset.
No.
Midsummer with Kirsten Dunst. Visited. No, that's that other one, apocalyptic one. Is it like murders, and is it a bit Wicker Man?
It's a bit Wicker Man.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen it.
Oh, okay.
Anything about
There's
it?
this really old guy in it
Oh, right,
at the
okay.
beginning, and then he sort of throws himself off a cliff.
Right, okay.
I was gonna, I was just gonna call him Kev McDonald.
Yeah, right, fair enough.
Anyway, McDonald came on. For some reason, I feel like Kev McDonald is like sort of spiritually a Matt Taylor signing.
Yeah, I could see that.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it's because he reminds me of kind of like Rory McArdle or someone like that. Just both because they're kind of ancient and used to be kind of.
Who was matey? Jonathan
Grounds.
Jonathan Grounds.
Yeah, he's a bit younger, wasn't he? But
he was. Yeah, you're right. Rory McArdle pierced his scrotum.
Yeah, his knob fell off.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Mid-match.
Yeah.
Anyway, McDonald came on. I actually thought, it makes a degree of sense because like with McGuinness on, what was happening on Saturday and what started to happen again even after he scored was that suddenly you're just like you're a man down in midfield.
Yeah.
And McGuinness ain't got the legs to be chasing back and
He's
be in
quick once
midfield
he
as
gets
well.
going, but
but you can't run back and tackle midfield and then get back
no.
up the pitch.
No.
So.
And then McDonald came on.
But then, they just pass it. They just pass it round and round. The time is running out. People are complaining about their Burton goalkeeper time wasting. Never mind about that. Our own players are time wasting by just passing the ball. This is a kind of like thing of football generally at the moment, the way it is, which is just it's like system first kind of approach, which kind of completely minimises any individual. Initiative that a player might have. So you've got someone like Higgins, who's a young guy, attacker, and probably since this has been going on a while now. Well, we'll be blaming like Iniesta and that for this.
Pep's Barcelona.
Yeah, like Akil's probably had to play this kind of system first kind of approach since he was like a little boy.
Started playing football, I bet.
So it's like. And in this situation, when time is running out and you've got like Burton, who just these big bastards who are just going to stand in the way and head everything away and boot everything away.
Yeah.
And you're trying to kind of like pass it like sideways and backwards and cross and back and forth. Someone's got to take a bit of initiative there and go like, oh, no, I'm going to do something. I'm going to actually do something and break out to break the system. It's the only way to do it, and it's absolutely maddening that no one does it. And it's just like, well, you got to try.
Yeah, and if you got Reece Cole or someone like that, he would, but it wasn't happening, and so the time just kind of whistled away. And obviously, by rights, we should have won it. We had a goal disallowed. We had one that was very, very close. We managed to get the draw. We could have had a penalty right at the end. Like, it would have been harsh, but it did hit his hand.
Yeah.
So on one hand, you're like, well, we were unfortunate, but on the other hand, like, just shoot, cross, play the ball quickly. I'll tell you what Matt Taylor's going to change is how slow it is, how slow we are when it's in Whitworth's hands.
Oh, yeah, you could tell. And then he was kind of checking himself. That thing where he kind of crouches down and claps his hand to like, come on, quick, And then I could tell he's kind of like, oh, no, I better not yet.
I'll have a quiet word with him.
But, and just the energy of getting stuff forward, it's a different approach, and you can tell that's how he wants to do it,
Yeah. Well, of course, when you think about the best Matt Taylor team, it was full of lads who would
peg it,
use some initiative, have some hopeful efforts,
That's the thing. You try and have a crack or something. It doesn't necessarily go in. It just upsets things a bit. If you go system against system, they're just cancelling each other out, which is what happens at this level. It's maddening. I'll tell you something else about the match. Obviously, you got little Kegs Chauke, who's not so little anymore.
No.
He's a grown man now. You might remember him. He was a lone player we had.
He was a Southampton player, wasn't he?
Yeah, which Matt Taylor brought in on loan. I think the beginning of his last season.
I think he was the league-winning season, wasn't he?
No, I think it was League One. Yeah, I think. But also, Alex Hartridge is there now at Burton.
Yes.
Now, obviously, January of last season, we brought Hartridge back in for the second half of last season on loan from Wickham, and he was fantastic. Played a really big part in keeping us up last season. Really big part.
Yeah.
And then at the end of that season, he left Wickham and signed for Burton Albion.
Yeah.
And I just think, we never should have let him go. We never should have let him go to Wickham in the first place. Now, obviously, he's not a typical Coldwell sort of player.
That's what was going on, wasn't it?
But then we needed him so badly that we then brought him back,
and he's more than capable.
And then at the end of the season, when he leaves Wickham, why are we not trying to do everything we can to get him back? He's from here. He clearly loves it. He's proven himself to be like. I just think he's never let us down, Hartridge, and tonight he was so good for them, just like everything in the air. And they've got a few of players like him as well, but he was just like, I'm just gutted that we don't he's not one of our players.
Maybe we'll be again.
Maybe.
So that was that. Big week.
Yeah, ultimately it's a 1-1 draw at home to Burton.
Yeah, 1 point from those two, but yeah, good to get that.
Yeah.
So the table is
Matt Taylor unbeaten.
So we're in 15th on 42 points. So there's still 12 games to go for City. So yeah, really 52 will keep us up. I'd say definitely. I think.
How many are we on, sorry?
We're on 42.
Yeah.
We're not safe yet.
We got a tough run of games coming up. We're going to have our work cut out for us in the next few weeks to get anything.
Yeah.
Next weekend. Well, we'll talk about that in a minute, I suppose.
Yeah, well, we're 6 points clear of relegation. Orient, Rotherham and Northampton are on 36 and 35. Port Vale is still picking up points. They're on 27. So we're only 15 off the bottom. We'll talk about what's coming up in a second. Welcome back to the Big Bank Theory podcast. Remember, you can email us, bigbankpod@gmail.com. Mary's been in touch. She liked our segment on owls, and she wanted to tell us this.
Oh, yeah?
Storks, if they're hot, will soil themselves to cool themselves down.
All right.
There you go.
Is that...
Sounds like people from Plymouth.
Is that exclusively... They're the only species that does that, are they?
Don't know. Pigs roll in it.
Yeah. That's to cool themselves down as well, isn't it?
I believe so.
Because they can't sweat.
Yeah.
But...
Hence why it's inaccurate to call someone a sweaty pig.
Yeah.
So take that, everyone who's ever called me such.
Yeah. You'd think that it would be it would have the opposite effect for the stork, wouldn't you?
Well, they've only got thin legs. How does that cool you down?
Also, is it cool?
Wouldn't say so.
I'm thinking of the phrase "shit hot"
and a steaming pile of turd.
Yeah.
Yeah, good question.
Warm you up, if anything.
Yeah. Sort out storks.
Have a dump on your own feet if you're freezing cold. Might work.
Don't do it when I'm stood nearby, please, listeners. Anyway, thanks, Mary. Good fact. Anyone else got any bird-related interesting news? Let us know.
Yeah, bird news.
You can also subscribe to us on Patreon, patreon.com/bigbankpod. Thanks to everyone that has subscribed. You get extra episodes this month. It's the second half of the story of the Trust. So visit patreon.com/bigbankpod.
Yeah, 2 episodes out there now.
Yeah, so you can listen to both, obviously. And there'll be a new one next month.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, the league... Well, we're lower mid-table, I guess you'd call us generously. It's quite tight. There are quite a lot of teams still in between us and the drop zone.
There is.
The drop zone isn't a place where storks go to cool down.
It's all to play for. Like, it's still pretty tight. We've got some clearance at the minute, but we've got a hell of a run of games
Horrible,
coming up.
Isn't it?
The next 3 weeks are absolutely brutal.
So it's a 3-game week this week, 4-game week even, Dan.
It's an 8-game week.
It's Barnsley away Saturday, where we usually do quite well, actually.
That's true.
Jay Stansfield at Barnsley is one that sticks in my mind, but
Yeah.
I think we often win there.
Yeah.
Oakwell. Hope we cope well at Oakwell.
Me too. And then
It's Lincoln at home.
Lincoln
isn't
at
it?
home next Tuesday night.
Now, Lincoln, kind of out of nowhere, are pushing Cardiff for the Championship. It's only 1 point behind them. The same goal difference.
What's their story?
They're quite good at football this season.
Yeah, but who's pumping in the money? Because I refuse to believe that they're skint. Because they're the same sort of size as us, aren't they?
Well, they always sell out, don't they? 9,000.
Nah.
There's nothing to do in Lincoln.
I know that's true, but there's no way it's on. They're just getting a good gate receipts, and that's
No.
got them up the top of the league.
They have got that good website, haven't they? LinkedIn.
Is that where it's all your mother's LinkedIn money coming through?
Yeah,
Right.
maybe. Yeah, don't know. Don't know what their ownership is.
Anyway,
That's
okay.
going to be tricky.
Well, they're all going to be tricky. We got
Then what is it?
Barnsley, we got Lincoln, then we
Yeah.
got Cardiff, then we got Luton, then we got Wigan.
Oh, Coldwell's Wigan. So the easy ones there, or the ones you'd expect to get some from, are maybe Barnsley and then maybe Luton, who are having a terrible time.
Yeah,
Could we get Wiltshire sacked? Stay a bit longer, Jack.
yeah.
We'll get you sacked.
I'd like that.
Sack Wiltshire.
I'd love that. In fact,
Okay.
he's having a fight with his own fans.
He was having a
Matt
Barney.
Taylor. We'd never see Matt Taylor doing that, would you?
No. No, he just give you a look of absolute disdain.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone would ever dare shout at him.
He did have that bit of a thing with the Bristol Rovers fans, didn't he? But was he more kind of imploring, but just going over and sort of giving them a bit of a rollicking?
Was he? Missed that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bad old run, isn't it?
It's going to be tough, and we'll but we've got. I feel good about it because we've got Matt Taylor there, and I think, yeah,
I'd worry a bit if I'm honest now. Looking at it now.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's the. I'm
no,
not saying,
I don't mean Matt Taylor. I mean, if it was still Dan Green and Nicholson,
Oh, I see.
I might be a bit like, eesh. Especially if we'd just seen a thing like we did tonight.
Well, I think given how hard the fixtures are we got coming up, I think we need everyone we can get. And if it's going to be them two still in there, plus bringing Matt Taylor back in for a bit of kind of like leadership and some ideas and stuff, and just like kind of like unite the fan base and rally the troops a bit, I think we're giving ourselves the best opportunity we can. Coldwell ditched us, didn't he? So we got to do what we got to do. We got to play these games. It doesn't matter, whether you want to or not.
No, indeed. And then it's so Lincoln's. So Barnsley have got David McGoldrick. Remember him?
The oldest man.
He's even older, isn't he?
He's even older than Kev McDonald, I think.
Now Lincoln are playing Cardiff on
But
Saturday.
he doesn't play for them, does he?
McGoldrick?
Yeah.
I think so. I think he's still turning out. Their manager, Lincoln, is this guy Skubala. Now, where did he come from?
I remember talking about him earlier in the
Yeah.
season. Michael Skubala, is
Yeah,
it?
that's right. Yeah.
Anyway,
If we can get a win at Barnsley, that's very, very helpful. How long has it been since we've won anything?
won a match.
Yeah.
Been a little while, innit? Been a little while. Yeah, I mean that'd be amazing. I know that we do always kind of do all right at Barnsley from what I can remember, but still, I think it would be a hell of a coup. Our last win was against Port Vale away, 24th of
January. Yeah. That's 6 weeks.
Yeah. So we're due one.
Come on, then. Come on, Matt.
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to stay, kind of positive. Kind of trying to stay optimistic.
That should have been a win tonight. That should have been a win.
Yeah, I feel like
like
it's a
everything
bit of
about
a
it-
missed opportunity.
Yeah,
to be
but I
honest.
feel like we played well. I haven't seen us play. We didn't play well, but we were in it the whole time. Like they were bouncing off them. If the players had played,
Well, it's got to a point
potential-
where Burton are kind of fighting for something.
Yeah.
As much as we are. So it was always going to be a battle. It's not like we're a Barnsley in the league.
Yeah, just above us.
So they're not really playing for anything, are they?
Well,
Barnsley aren't going down and they're not going up. So
no, I guess it's their games in hand that help them. So they're... What are they?
no, they're only on 44 points. They're not getting in the playoffs.
No, they're not getting in the playoffs. No, I mean, they've got 2 games in hand over us, which means they're not in the relegation scrap.
Yeah, they're not. Like I said, they're not going up. They're not going down. So
No.
maybe that is our best. Maybe it'll be less of a. I don't know.
I think they'll fancy themselves, you know. They're 3 games less than Wickham, who are the last playoff place, and they are 9 points behind them. I think they'll still think they're in it.
Oh yeah. Probably at this point, there's still something to play for. You're right. Yeah.
Anyway, there we are. We'll be back after Lincoln. We won't do a night one next week, will we? We'll do a normal daytime one.
Well, it depends on your schedule.
It does depend on my schedule. I think my schedule's wide open.
Then again,
Like an owl's eyes.
it's difficult for me after this because I've got this bad back exercise rehab thing to go to on Wednesdays when we should be recording. So
Yeah. We're busy people, listeners.
busy trying to better ourselves, trying to be the best version of ourselves.
I'm sure you can tell that on this podcast.
I'm trying to make my back the best version of a back, a best version of itself.
Good. I'm just, going to work generally.
Currently, it's the worst version of itself.
Could be worse, could it?
No, it's the worst version of itself that it's ever been.
Oh, I see.
Um,
But you don't want to set new lows. You want to start peaking.
yeah, I don't want it to get any worse.
No.
Blimey.
No.
Yeah,
All right. Well, we'll keep you up to date with Dan's back troubles.
yeah, that's interesting stuff in it for a podcast.
I bet there is a chiropractor's podcast out there.
Well, I'm not allowed to go to a chiropractor.
I bet there is a back specialist. What are they called? What are back people called?
Physiotherapist,
You know what Matt Taylor would call them?
orthopedic doctor.
Matt Taylor would call them the back boys.
He would call them the back boys, yeah.
Welcome back, Matt. Lovely to have you here.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to a bit more kind of back to the old school in terms of like just kind of the output, you know.
I think so.
Coldwell's a bit linked in, isn't he?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
with all his kind of lingo and
Matt Taylor's free ads.
Matt Taylor's, yeah, he's a bit more kind of like just like go and nail a sign up to a lamppost.
Yeah. Cat for sale.
Yeah.
£2.
I think I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, God bless him.
God bless you, Matthew. Thanks, everyone. My name's John. I'm here with my friend and colleague Dan.
Cheers.
See you soon.